already grappled with socio-political problems, Afghanistan has a new headache to deal with: locusts. Swarms of these animals have now estimated to have destroyed the country's annual harvest by almost a quarter. Now, the United Nations have already projected a worsening food security crisis.
Dosiostoros moroccanus, commonly known as the Moroccan locust, ranked the world's most economically impactful plant pest. 150 plant species, more than 50 food crops. That's the locust's regular diet. And it now wreaks havoc in Afghanistan's already fragile agrarian economy. A full outbreak this year could mean close to 1.2 million metric tons of wheat wiped out. That's some $400 million in losses. North and northwest regions of the country are most prone and worst hit.
The Moroccan locust has destroyed 60 hectares of my wheat field and 6,200 hectares of pasture land in this area, where 10 villages are located. These locusts hatch from mid-March to mid-April and finish in mid-June. So dear brothers, we call on to you, please help us and find a solution in any possible way.
Drought, overgrazing and limited locust control measures are held to blame. The right amount of rainfall for locust breeding in March and April made things worse. The UN Food and Agricultural Organization has sounded alarm bells. This year's outbreak is the biggest since 2015, and left untreated, the locust population could increase 100-fold by next year, creating problems beyond control.
We need to pre-position to ensure that households who could lose everything can receive the food assistance they may need, but also the agricultural support, the emergency agricultural assistance they'll need to get seeds, food back in the fields and growing. But also we need to prepare for next year, because another thing about the Moroccan locust, it can multiply from year to year 100 times. What we need to do is to make sure that next year we don't see a far worse outbreak.
Like a lot else in Afghanistan, the locust control system too has gone rusty. Anti-locust chemical supplies run low. Traditional mechanical control methods are being pushed by the UN and agencies that remain, sweeping locust hoppers into tarpaulins and then burying them into trenches to cut outbreak impact. Here too, that tipping point is not far.